Hello guys, welcome to Java JSON. And as of now, we have completed what is OOPs, what are the types of the OOPs, what are the features, and we are going with the inheritance. And in inheritance, we have completed the single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and now we can see in this video what is the hierarchical inheritance. Okay, and how we can implement the hierarchical inheritance if it is required. Okay, so let's go with that. So what is the hierarchical inheritance? So basically hierarchical means whatever the classes we have, maybe the one classes or maybe the two classes, those classes we can extend in one particular classes, that is called hierarchical inheritance. If I talk about the hierarchical inheritance, you can see here a class can have a multiple subclasses that inherits properties and method from the same superclasses. For example, so here you can see the example: animal is a one class, dog is another class, and cat is another class. So whatever the property having animals, those one class property extended by the dog also and cat also. Cat also and dog also extended by the properties of animal class. Okay, so that is called the hierarchical inheritance. If one class property extended by the multiple or so many classes, that is called hierarchical inheritance in Java. So basically if you go to the in the real time example or real time development, this hierarchical inheritance is very important, and we are following this inheritance in the multiple places. Okay, whenever you have to implement the database connectivity with the multiple database, that time definitely you have to choose this hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so this is the one of the good design things, good design pattern also you can say, and we are using in the real time also this hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so as of now we have see like this is the animal class and this is the dog class, this is the cat class, sorry, extended by the animal classes only. Okay, so if the one class is a parent of the multiple classes, that is called hierarchical inheritance. So let me go to the STS and just create one package, and in that package we can think about it like how we can do the work with this one. So this is my package. Let me stop this one. Okay, now create the package. So here you can first close all those, Control Shift W, click on the src, then class. Once you click the class, here you can see com dot inheritance, or here you can give the class name, which is we are going with the dog or cat. So first create one class called animal. Okay, so inside this we have created one class called animals. Inside the animals we can create some properties. So int id. Okay, and you can create one method. So publics void and something like eat method you can create inside this, and just print animal is eating, animal is eating. Okay, so this is the one classes we have created in the same package, and go and create one more classes. Okay, which is dog classes I will create. Go to the same package and create one more classes, which is cat classes. So this is the three classes we have created. This cat classes will be extend the properties of animal classes. Okay, that is possible. Yeah, possible, no issue in that. In the same, do the dog also. Okay, so this is the dog, extending the property of animals, extending the property of the animals. Okay, so this is the cat and this is the dog. Both are independent classes. Those are not dependent to each other, but both parent classes animal class only. Both parent classes animal class only. So we can say key. This is called hierarchical inheritance in Java. Okay, you can do independently anything do you want. Okay, so here you can create mn methods. Okay, and through the you can create a dog object here, dog d equal to new dog, and finally through the d dot eat method you can call and execute it. Okay, so like independent single inheritance you can see. Okay, there is no issue in that. So you can see the output here, animal is eating. So this is the things. So only things is you have to remember, if one classes is something classes which is extended or implemented by one or multiple classes, that is called hierarchical inheritance in Java. Okay, so that's it. Let me go, and here you can see this is the multiple inheritance. So we can see the multiple inheritance also. Multi-level inheritance we have already seen. Okay, what is the multiple inheritance achieved through the interface? So because this multiple inheritance is not supported by Java, but still you can achieve the multiple inheritance through the help of the interface. So here you can see in the multiple inheritance, a class can inherit properties and method from the multiple interface. In the multiple inheritance, a class can inherit, one class can inherit a properties and method from the multiple inheritance, but not from multiple classes. Multiple inheritance but not from the multiple classes. For example, this is the interface animal, this is the interface mammal. Okay, mammal. So this is the animals, this is the mammal, and we are trying to extend this property, implement this property in the dog. So what we can do, class dog implements animals and mammal. We have written, so it's working fine, it will work. But if you make this interface as a classes, it will give error. What error? This dog having a two properties, eat and walk. If in the sometimes, if the both classes having a same method, eat and dog is trying to extend it, those classes, so that is not possible. And one more things, if you are extending any class, you can extend only one classes, you can't extend more than one classes. This is the one thumb rule, you have to remember it. Okay, but while going with the interface, you can implement multiple interface for the one classes. Let me explain it. Okay, so I have to create mammal and animals. So eat and walk. So here I will take the example this is a animals. So animals having a one method called mammal. So let me remove this and eat. This is the eat method. Remove this. Though this is the simple classes, but I am making it in interface. So this is I have changed with the interface. So animals is now interface. I am going to the dog classes and I will make this cat classes as a, just remove it first, mammal and changes to interface. Okay, and also change the name. So rename the file name which is mammal. So right now I have two interfaces which is mammal and animals, and I have a one class which is dog. I don't want to do anything as of now. Okay, if you go to the mammal classes, there is no method, so I will write one method which is public void and walk. Okay, so this is the interface. So we can define here one abstract methods. This is the abstract method in the interface, and animals also having a one abstract method which is it, and both are interface. Okay, focus on that. And we have a one class called dog. So dog tried to implement the property of both, which is animal comma mammal. That is possible? Yes, 100% possible. So this is the dog. So add unimplemented method. So whatever the unimplemented methods we have not provided, we need to write it. Okay, so let me remove this main methods. Let me remove. So here if you see, this is the unimplemented methods which is overridden by super classes. So these are the interface, animals and mammal both having a one method which is eat and walk. So we have extended the animals, we have extended the mammal, so both methods will come inside this, and it's our responsibility to override those methods, then only it will work. So once you override, and then after you can use this method. Okay, you can use these methods. S out, okay, animal is eating. We have created this method. Let me explain. So as of now we have the three classes. One is animals, which is interface having abstract methods, having a mammal which is interface having a walk methods. Okay, and having a one class which is dog, it's implementing the animals and mammal both interfaces we can explain. So this is possible while implementing it two interfaces, but if mammal and animals is classes, then we got error here. Okay, so here you can go and write one main methods. Okay, main methods, and just try to create an object of the dog. So dog be equal to new dog, and d dot, you can call it method, d dot walk method you can call, it's a wait method. And you can see the output. It's a simple things, it's working fine. So this is the multiple inheritance. So we can achieve this multiple inheritance with the help of the interfaces. But same thing, just change one things. Go to the animal classes and change this class as a interface as a class. So, and this is the eat method. So you can't write here eat methods directly, you have to define these eat methods. If you go to the mammal, make it this interface to the class. Okay, so this in the normal class you can't give the abstract method, so define this method also. Go to the dog class, remove this override methods. Now it's not required, we have already defined those methods. Remove this one also. Okay, remove this one also. This is not things. Here you are in both of the classes, so you can go and extend it. So write extends, and this is the animals comma animals. So that is not possible, I am saying. That is not possible, I am saying. If you go and see the error, what is the error? So you can see multiple markers at the same line. The type mammal cannot be super interface of dog. A super interface must be an interface. Syntax error with the comma expected. So here you can give only one classes. So a class only can extend one classes. Animals cannot be a super interface of the dog. So super interface must be an interface. So this one, just save it. This is the class. Go to the dog and just save it and try to extend it. So here if you see, dog is able to extend the animal class because animals is a classes. Okay, mammal is also classes. If I try to extend with the comma, so you can't extend two classes. Okay, you can extend only one classes. Two interface you can extend, but you can't extend the two what classes. So mammal. So if I give the name here mammal also, it will not work. So just give the name with the comma and you can see the error. Okay, so this is the issue we are facing while going with the multiple inheritance in the Java with the class label. If you make it interface, that will work, that is fine, but if you go with the class, that will not work. So this is the things I am telling, and I hope you understood. Okay, let me note down this point. So here you can see multiple inheritance in possible only with interface. Second point, one class can extends only one class, not multiple class separated with comma. Point number 3, one class can able to extend multiple interface but not class. Okay, so this is the things you have to remember it. So while going with the, you can see whatever the, like sometimes interviewer will ask you, hey, can you tell me why multiple inheritance is not supported in the Java? So you can simply give the this point, so he will understand, like, okay, so like once class can extended only one class, not multiple classes separated with comma. So once class can able to extend multiple inheritance but not classes. So this is the suitable answer if you give, so he will understood. Okay, so it means that multiple inheritance, through that it will not support the class level multiple inheritance, it will support with the interface only. Okay, I hope you understood. Let me go and this is the multiple inheritance, so it will not supported with the classes but it will supported with the interface. What is the hybrid? So hybrid is also very important concept. So internally in the hybrid also we are using the multiple inheritance. So while going with the hybrid and we are using the multiple interface, so let me go back. Here you can see, so this is the hybrid. Here it's a multiple inheritance, so it means 2 is super classes and 1 is subclasses. So if 2 is super classes and 1 is subclasses, it is not possible with the multiple inheritance in Java, but these super classes will be interface and this is the subclasses, then it will work fine, that is working fine, but with the class it will not support. Okay, let's go to here. So this is the hybrid. So if you cut this part, below, so you can see it's also look like a multiple inheritance. So because of this part also we can say hybrid inheritance is also a part of the multiple inheritance. So this one is also not supported by the Java with the class, but with the help of the interface we can do the work with this also, no issue. Okay, so let me go and just explain what is the hybrid interface. So a type of the inheritance where a class extends two or more classes. A type of inheritance where a class extends two or more classes, where one or more them is a combination of the different type of the inheritance. Okay, so what will happen? This is the grandfather. So here you can see one class, two class. So this is called a single inheritance. Okay, if having a hierarchical inheritance means this one. You have a one fathers and multiple son one is daughter, so you can say this part is a hierarchical inheritance, that is also supported. What is the hybrid inheritance? Inheritance means this part, this all parts. Okay, so in that part having a two parents and one child, that is not possible. Okay, so that is called a hybrid inheritance and it is not possible, so we can't implement it. Okay, so here also you can see the example. This is the one class called human body, and this is class called male and female. Both are interface. If you see clearly, this is the interface male, this is the interface called female. And in this both having a one show method, which is abstract method we have declare, and this is the human body classes. Okay, let's go here. Public class child extend the human body. So this is the child class extend the human body classes, and also this implement the male and female. Okay, and this is the public show. So while implementing of the show method defined in the interface male and females, it will ask like which one method I have to take from which class. Okay, it's from both having a show methods, so from which class I have to take. Okay, so this is the something we can face the issue here. Okay, method defined inside the child class. Okay, so we have created the main methods, implementation of the hybrid inheritance in the Java. So because of that it also not supported. So because male having also show method, female also having a show method, and while overriding this method we need to know about which one we are overriding. Okay, so that time also we are getting some issue. So this is the one issue. So we can't support the hybrid inheritance in the Java also. Okay, and that is the things. If you have any doubt, please let me know, so I will definitely help you to understand what exactly I want to say, and what is the differences between. So for the interview point of view, you have to remember 2-3 things, like what is OOPS, what is the OOPS features, which is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstractions. You have to know about all those definitions, like what is encapsulation, what is inheritance. So as of now I have completed what is encapsulation, what is inheritance. In the next video we can go with the polymorphism or abstractions. We need to aware about like what is class, what is object, and all those object OOPS concept, and those I will cover one by one. Also remember this diagram. Okay, single inheritance diagram, hierarchical inheritance diagram, multi-level inheritance diagram. These are supported by the Java, these are not supported by the Java with the help of the classes. So those things you have to remember it. Okay, and this is the example. So if someone asks you also, can you please give me some examples, so you can give the real-time example like animals or something like shape, circles. So those will very effectful, and the people will understood also. Okay, so as of now we have covered the encapsulation and whatever the we have like inheritance, and we have discussed it. Now in the upcoming video we can discuss so many things, so please watch all those video, and don't forget to like complete it. So as soon as you complete it, it's very helpful for you to understand the next topic. Thank you so much.